Hey, stop right there. Imagine this, you've got that one friend, that coworker, maybe even a family member you pour your heart into. You think they're ride or die loyal, but what if deep down they're chipping away at your worth? Not with big blow-ups, but with these sneaky little moves that leave you feeling small. Yeah, hidden disrespect. It's real, it's toxic, and today we're ripping the mask off. Stick with me. By the end, you'll spot it a mile away and reclaim your power. Look, we've all been there. You bend over backward for people, right? You listen to their drama at 2 a.m., hype their wins, show up when life hits hard, and in return, crickets, or worse, a half-hearted pat on the back that stings more than it soothes. Why does this matter? Because disrespect isn't just rude, it's a thief. It steals your confidence, your energy, your shot at real connections. I've seen it wreck careers, shatter friendships, even dim that fire inside you that's meant to light up your whole world. But here's the good news. Once you see the signs, you can't unsee them. And that's your superpower. We're talking 5 subtle signals that scream they don't respect you, not the obvious stuff like ghosting, but the quiet killers hiding in plain sight. Ready to wake up? Let's dive in. First sign, they flake on you every single time, but expect you to drop everything for them. Picture this. You're excited for that coffee catch-up you've planned for weeks. You clear your schedule, show up early, heart open. Then boom, text at the last second. Sorry, something came up. Again. But flip it around. When they need a ride at midnight or a pity party for their breakup, you're their first call, no questions asked. That's not forgetfulness. That's one-sided. It says your time isn't valuable, but theirs is gold, and you start doubting your own worth, canceling on yourself to please them. Wake-up call. Real loyalty flows both ways. Next time it happens, pause. Ask yourself, would they do this for me? If not, pull back. You're too damn valuable to chase crumbs. Number 2, they interrupt you mid-sentence like your words don't even count. You're sharing a story, maybe that promotion you busted your ass for, and before you finish, they're jumping in with their own tale louder, longer, or worse, they roll their eyes or check their phone while you're talking. Ouch, it's subtle, sure, but it hits like a gut punch. Why? Because respect means holding space for you. It means your voice matters. In my own life, I had a buddy like this, great guy on paper, but every chat turned into his monologue. I felt invisible, like my thoughts were just background noise. Sound familiar? It erodes your confidence over time, makes you shrink to fit their spotlight. But here's your move, speak up. Next time say, hey, let me finish, that's important to me. Watch their reaction. If they squirm or deflect, that's your sign. Demand the mic, friend. Your story deserves the stage. Third sign, they borrow your secrets and spill them like confetti. You open up vulnerable as hell about that rough patch at work, or the fear that's keeping you up at night. You trust them because, hey, loyalty, right? But days later you hear echoes of your pain in a group chat, twisted just enough to sound casual. Oh, you know how your name is struggling. Not malice, they swear. Just sharing. Bull. True respect guards your trust like a vault. It doesn't trade it for likes or small talk. I remember confiding in a colleague about my burnout. Next team meeting, it's fodder for their relatable anecdote. Left me raw, questioning who I could lean on. If this rings true for you, it's a red flag waving wild. Protect your circle, start small. Test with low-stakes shares and see if they stay sealed. You deserve keepers, not leakers. Lock it down and watch your peace skyrocket. Fourth one hits sneaky. Those backhanded compliments that leave you second-guessing. Wow, you actually pulled that off, didn't think you had it in you. Or, you look amazing. For a busy mom. On the surface, praise. Dig deeper. It's a dig wrapped in sugar. It plants doubt. Makes you question if you're good enough, even in your wins. Why do they do it? Often, it's their own insecurity talking, lifting themselves by nudging you down. But you feel it, that twist in your gut, the thanks, I guess? Relatable, totally. I had a mentor drop lines like this during feedback sessions, meant to motivate, but it just fueled my imposter syndrome. Don't let it slide. Flip the script, smile and say, appreciate the words, what part stood out most? Force the real talk, if they can't go positive without the poison. Distance yourself. You're building an empire here, not auditioning for their approval. Own your shine, unfiltered. Last sign, and this one's a heartbreaker. They ghost your victories, but amplify their own. You nail that goal, land the deal, crush the workout streak, finally set that boundary and crickets. No hell yeah. Text no high five. Instead, they pivot, cool. But check out what I just did. Or they downplay it. Hey, anyone could have done that. Meanwhile, their tiny win, Parade Central, flooding your feed. It's subtle erasure, saying your growth doesn't deserve space. Brutal, right? Because celebrating you should be automatic for anyone who values you. Think about Sarah, my listener from last month. She shared how her sister ignored her marathon finish line, but posted every detail of her own yoga class. Left Sarah deflated like her effort was invisible. If you're nodding, reclaim it. Share your wins wider, with people who roar back. And for them, gentle nudge. Hey, means a lot if you celebrated this with me. No echo. Let them fade. Your triumphs aren't solo acts. Surround yourself with a cheering squad that matches your energy. All right, let's lock this in. Think they're loyal? Watch for the flakes, the interruptions, the secret spillers, those shady compliments, and the victory vampires. These aren't accidents, they're alerts. Spotting them isn't about burning bridges. It's about building better ones. With you, you're not here to settle for half respect. You're wired for the real deal that fuels your fire. Imagine ditching the drainers. More energy for your goals. Deeper bonds that lift you. That unshakable self-trust glowing from within. You've got the signs now, use them. Audit your circle today. Who stays, who goes? Your future self is cheering you on. If one of these hit home hard, drop it in the comments. Which sign woke you up? Let's build each other here. Smash that like if you're ready to demand better. Subscribe for more raw truths on leveling up your life. No fluff, just fuel. Hit the bell so you never miss a wake-up call. You've got this. Go own your worth. See you in the next one.